Every top cuber has their own solving style, their own unique way of doing things. But how do you pick one, and what's the best one to go with? Well, I have a secret for you.
You already have one.
Now before you say I'm crazy, hear me out. From the minute that you learned how to solve a cube, you had your own unique solving style, whether that be your own unique way of solving pieces, of picking pieces, of finding pieces, of turning, of anything. And that's always been slightly different between everyone else and you. And that's the same for every single person who's ever cubed. But surely that's completely different to every top solver. They have their own unique perfect solving style that they do, which lets them be super fast. Well, actually it's not. It's just that they've consistently built on this and fixed their weaknesses and improved their strengths. How do you do that? Well, you do exactly that, fixing your weaknesses, improving your strengths. And to know what they are, you have to analyze your solves. And to analyze your solves, you basically have two options. You either film an average of 12 or average of 5, and then send it off to someone to have a look at, or you film an average of 12, average of 5, and look at it yourself. And it's kind of up to you which one you want to do. It's probably easiest if you just do it yourself, but you'll probably get even better results if you send it off to someone else. But I would probably at this stage just say do it yourself. And how you can analyze them is basically you want to upload this to YouTube unlisted, and then you just want to have a look at this video in slow motion. And then you want to go through this frame by frame with the scrambles that you used for that average, and kind of you can even reconstruct the solves and have a look at like that if you want. And then you want to go through your solutions. You want to in the video go through your finger tricks, how your turning is, if it's rough, if it needs to be more accurate, anything like that. And you want to kind of list out every single thing that you can work on, and then at the end you want to kind of think about what was like the consistent thing that I did very well in this average. And this is one of the things where it might be handy to send it off to someone else, or even just had someone else look at your solves, even if it's just one of your friends or something, because it might be hard for you to recognize this yourself. And that's what is my main strength that allows me to be good at this aspect of the solve, whatever that may be for you. For example, for me, that's inspection. I can plan inspection very well, and I always have been able to. And you have to kind of find that for yourself, and that's how you do it. And then once you have this list of strengths and weaknesses, you then want to improve on them. And the reason you want to improve on your strengths is because they're like the cap of how fast you can be. So if you can be this fast with your strengths, and then you want to bring your weaknesses up to there. And to fix your weaknesses, you basically have to go through and you have to think of how can I improve each of these things. And there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can either think of a drill or a solving technique. And then a solving technique would be like an untimed solve where you're looking at inspection and turning better and planning further. And then a drill might be like doing some specific turning practice, or maybe something like that, right? And then you want to, once you've got a list of probably like 2 or 3 things that you can work on for each of those individual weaknesses, then you want to kind of boil that down to the ones that you think, oh yeah, I'll be able to do that. Then the final step is to decide what amounts you want to do this in. So how many of these things do I want to do? So how many untimed solves or how many drills do I want to do for this specific weakness? And then once you've got all that, then you create like your own kind of practice plan. So then you put in everything in with your amounts and decide how often you're going to do this and how like kind of intense you're going to do this. And then once you've got all that, you basically just do that you just can do that consistently over a period of time, and then you fixed your weaknesses, improved your strengths, and you've improved your solving style. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.